Hey man, there's some things that we gotta go through for God to get us where He wants us to be. And we get on the other side, we be like, that all makes sense, huh?
Look what it took for me to be where I need to be. God made me complete.
Amen.
Now I can see the land promised to me. It all makes sense now, it makes sense now. Look what it took for me to be where I need to be. God made me complete.
Amen.
Now I can see the land promised to me. It all makes sense now, it makes sense now.
The introduction didn't align with the suffering that drove me to hustling. Had to make adjustments to poverty's dialect and the project's custom. They told me about God, but I had question after question. I knew that He exists, but I didn't deserve this. 30 years behind bricks, Lord, why was I the pick? Clay on display, something like the Potter house. The vine is behind every line, across the whole purpose eventually surfaced. The affliction taught a lesson. What appeared to be a curse turned out to be a blessing. What the enemy meant for bad, God meant for excellence. Just was a prep beginning, now you get the evidence. On the basis of the signs and messages, I finally took possession of it. Got me to my resident, the other side of my understanding. I ain't understanding, but the fact I'm still standing confirms that grace managed. Vanishing was part of it, I see that now. And the calling on my life, I could be that now. This is what it looks like when the cuts and scars been healed after bleeding for over 40 years. Hello, hello.
What it took for me to be where I need to be. God made me complete.
Amen.
Now I can see the land promised to me. It all makes sense now, it makes sense now. Look what it took for me to be where I need to be. God made me complete.
Amen.
Now I can see the land promised to me. It all makes sense now, it makes sense now.
They all tried to tell me that life is a struggle. Getting the bag is mandatory, so broaden your hustle. And mama used to say, take your time, young man. Don't you rush to get old. Life is not your friend. But I kept scanning and planning, refused to take heed. Ran hard as I could, but I could never take the lead. I didn't believe my destiny to struggle and die. I was stuck on when and why. At times I cry, there's gotta be more in store. Took time for me to see the miracle I'm waiting on is actually waiting on me. I wanna break free, but just couldn't see past the mundane, led to the profane. Went through some growing pains. All ordained my situations in braille. I had faith confused with based on what I could feel. I'm not dead, didn't die, cause it wasn't my time. And where I'm at spiritually, it all makes sense
What
now.
it took for me to be where I need to be. God made me complete.
Amen.
Now I can see the land promised to me. It all makes sense now, it makes sense now. What it took for me to be where I need to be. God made me complete.
Amen.
Now I can see the land promised to me. It all makes sense now, it makes sense now.